Hello, my name is Bobby Lee. I'm very excited to tell you about my startup. It's called Ballet, and we're here to bring you what we consider very revolutionary and innovative hardware wallet solution called the Real Series Ballet cryptocurrency wallet. Well, my background is actually I studied computer science at Stanford University. I worked in internet companies like Yahoo for many years before moving to China. So I've been living in China for the last 13 years. Essentially, my background in Bitcoin, I got into Bitcoin in 2011. So this is like 8.5 years ago, very early. My brother, I'm very thankful for my brother Charlie, who introduced me to Bitcoin. We started mining Bitcoin in the summer of 2011. That's how I got involved. But for the longest time, I actually didn't buy Bitcoin. And the reason I couldn't find a good way to store it. So that was a joke that I couldn't find a good way to store it myself because I had a computer science degree, very high sort of requirements. And finally, by 2013, I got more involved. And that's when actually I co-founded BTC China, at the time China's very first Bitcoin exchange. And we eventually grew to become one of the largest Bitcoin exchanges in the world. So the company got renamed to BTCC, and over the years we grew our business to include a mining pool, physical Bitcoins, a mobile wallet, in addition to Bitcoin exchanges and so on. So the company got acquired early last year, so I sold my company in early 2018, and I've been sort of thinking about what to do next. So late last year, in December of 2018, I thought about doing a new startup. And what we really wanted to do was create a new solution for Bitcoin, to really enable global adoption. And for me, how to enable global adoption is to solve the problem for how people can custody and hold their Bitcoins. That was a problem that I've seen firsthand. Many of my friends have listened to me to invest in Bitcoin, buy some cryptocurrency, but all of them don't necessarily have the savvy to hold their own cryptocurrency in wallet solutions. So many of them come to me and say, Bobby, would you mind holding it for me? So in some cases I've said yes. In some cases I encourage them to download their own software to run their own Bitcoin nodes and so on. But nonetheless, those solutions are all very difficult. So over the years I've realized maybe there's a better way, and that's what Ballet is about. So I'm very happy to tell you what that is about. Okay, so Ballet. What is Ballet all about? Well, we're making what we consider a very special, innovative, and revolutionary hardware wallet. This is it. This is the Ballet Real Series. It's the real Bitcoin wallet. Well, what is it? It's actually a non-electronic wallet that is super easy. We really think it's for the mass market. It can be used by anyone, children from the age of 9 to elderly, all the way up to 99 years old. For people like my mother, like my grandfather, like my cousins all over the world, like my high school classmates, even children. It's great for gifting. What makes it special is, first of all, there's no setup required. All too often, wallets today require complicated setup procedures. They require registration. You have to provide your name, your phone number, registration, KYC, mobile number authentication, two-factor verification, all these complicated things with passwords and PIN codes and so on. This is the world's first wallet where literally there's no setup. The address is literally on the wallet in QR code format and printed, okay? So all you need to do is to take this wallet, you could buy Bitcoin and get Bitcoins, deposit into it at a Bitcoin ATM, a Bitcoin teller machine, or you could even get it sent to you from other people, their mobile phone or even online exchanges. All you need is scan the QR code or type in the address and you have your Bitcoins sent right to the wallet. And best of all, the wallet is non-electronic, so there's no compatibility issues. There's no pairing for Bluetooth, there's no NFC circuitry, there's no secure enclave chip that needs constant firmware upgrades, there's no power or battery, there's no cables, no USB connections, there's no compatibility. It's really future-proof, it's built to last. It's made of stainless steel, very hard, resilient, and literally you could put in Bitcoins in, throw it under a bed mattress, put in the safe, even put in the time capsule, and come back 5 years, 10 years, 20 years later, your funds will be safe in here. And the way we do this is this actually takes a lot of engineering. It took us almost 9 months to fully design and manufacture this device, okay? It's the world's first, what we call multi-currency, non-electronic hardware wallet. The non-electronic part is key because it really makes it easy for people. all too often hardware wallets today require a lot of firmware upgrades, software installations. You have to bind it to your computer or your mobile phone. There are additional passphrases and passwords and PIN codes to set. This has none of that. Okay, everything on here is self-encapsulated. Okay, so it's really easy to use and it's really easy to set up. In fact, there's no setup at all, so we just deposit the address. In my next segment, I'll tell you more about how it's used. Okay, so for the Ballet wallet, what's really special is that we have a 2-layer sticker that has the encrypted private key for your wallet. So everything's self-contained. This is actually a bearer instrument. Once you send Bitcoins to it, this as a gift, you can pass to someone and all you need is give it to them and that's it. You could essentially transfer Bitcoin in an offline process that's not even on chain, okay, by passing them this thing. And the way it works is this sticker is actually a 2-layer sticker. If you peel back the first layer, you'll see this yellow sticker underneath, and that contains the private key. It's actually encrypted private key where there's a decryption passphrase called the wallet passphrase. It's underneath the scratch off here. That's what I have here, okay? So by combining the encrypted private key and the wallet passphrase, you can then decrypt the information and send the Bitcoins out from this wallet. And not only Bitcoin, we actually support multiple currencies. Everything from, we have Ethereum, we have Litecoin, we have XRP, and even all the ERC20 tokens. Now, these are just the primary coins, so this one will natively allow you to deposit Ethereum on here. But what I'm saying is, with a mobile app, you actually get a deposit address for Litecoin, for Bitcoin, for all the other coins, including ERC20 tokens. We support over a dozen coins and more coming soon. So the mobile app will allow you to have deposit addresses for all of these coins and using the same hardware wallet with the same passphrase and same encrypted private key and decryption passphrase. The way we do this is very special. We actually engineer and create the private key and the passphrase in 2 different countries in 2 different geographic regions. We call this 2-factor key generation. The purpose is so that not a single person, not even our employees, can get access to both pieces of information to actually decrypt your private keys. So the private keys we give you are virgin. When we sell you this wallet, they are printed on the sticker in a secure printing facility, and the encrypted passphrase is actually on this bottom laser etched on there. So the top sticker part is done in China. The data is created in China in an offline air-gapped computer at a secure printing facility. We put the sticker on the stainless steel wallet card. And in the United States, they get shipped over to do final assembly where we laser etch the passphrase on here with the scratch off applied onto it. So that data is also created separately on an offline air-gapped computer in the United States in Las Vegas. They never come together. What that means is the 2 pieces of information are handled by different employees, thousands of miles apart, in 2 different countries, 2 different geographic locations. The data has never been commingled on the same computer. They're never brought together on the same hard drive. They're deleted afterwards, so that when we give you this wallet, no one has ever decrypted the information. However, we do test and ensure that it does work. We do this according to the BIP38 protocol, which allows for the notion of creating an encrypted private key with a decryption passphrase that's checked for authenticity, yet it doesn't actually decrypt it. So using the BIP38 standard, we have created this amazing new Ballet wallet for you. And we think this is the world's safest wallet, giving you 100% offline cold storage, yet with multi-currency support. We even engineer ourselves out of the process. So even if Ballet, the company, or the app gets delisted 5 years, 10 years later, you will have full access to your funds because we're making all our core software open source. You can go to balletcrypto.org and you can see all the decryption software. You could download that and that'll be open source forever on GitHub, and that people can always get access to the funds even 20, 50 years later. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the Ballet wallet.